is on the science shelf are purple. I would like to explain to you what those circles are. I am going to talk about insects and arachnids. So these two circles, when I overlap them, there's one area here, right?
Yeah.
And there's another area here, right? And the middle area is kind of like in common. Can you see it? So this is something that both circles have a common area. So if I'm talking about insects, for example, insects, how many legs they have?
6.
So that would be the insect, something that insects have. But arachnids have,
8.
they're both, tell me something that they both are. They both hatch from what?
8.
So that would be in the middle. This concept of comparing and contrasting information about things is called Venn diagram. Venn diagram. You can do it with multiple things, not just with insects and arachnids.
Remember we did it in one of the first pullouts with a friend?
Yeah.
I forget what we did it with.
So here's my sign that says arachnids, and for an arachnid we have a picture of a spider. So that's to my left is arachnids. To my right is insects, and we have a picture of a bee. And it seems that a lot of you remember those facts, so I'm gonna just mix, and ask you guys. 3 body parts. Is that something true for insects, arachnids, or both? Raise your hand. Shreya.
Insect.
Insects have 3 body parts. Do you remember what they are? Head, thorax, and abdomen. Insects have 3 body parts. Hatch from eggs. Raise your hand if you think you know the answer. Olivia. Both. Cold-blooded. Safe.
Insects.
Both. Insects and arachnids are cold-blooded. Antennas. Sahash. Actually, insects have antennas. Claudia? Claudia? It's not helpful if you cover your ears. We want you to learn, okay? We're saying that insects have antennas. Exoskeleton. That means that the skeleton is on the outside. Is that true for insects or arachnids or for both of them? Kavya.
Skeleton.
Sorry?
Skeleton.
This says exoskeleton. Is that true for insects, for arachnids, or for both?
Both.
Yes. Both insects and arachnids have an exoskeleton. Their skeleton is on the outside and it feels a lot like your nail. Invertebrate. That means that they don't have a backbone.
Both.
Both are invertebrate. Who has 2 body parts, Lena? Insects or arachnids? Arachnids. Do you remember what they are? Does anyone remember what they are?
Abdomen and thorax.
That's correct. 8 legs. Arush, did you answer yet? Did you get a turn? So who has 8 legs? That's right. Arachnids have 8 legs. And the last one is 6 legs. Claudia, who has 6 legs? Insects or arachnids? Actually, it's insects. Arachnids are like spiders. They have 8 legs. Insects have 6, like bees and ants. So this is what our Venn diagram will look like when we're done. Arachnids have 2 body parts and 8 legs. Insects have 3 body parts, antennas, and 6 legs. they both hatch from eggs. They both are cold-blooded. They both have an exoskeleton, and they both are invertebrate. Mix it up. I kept this work out on a rug just so you can have the chance to do it